So I'll say this. If you can escape an addiction, it would make no sense to escape and try to spin a block or double back on it and see if you missing something, or see you can if you have that addiction under control because you've been without it for a nice amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could get away from it, get as far away from it as you can. You know what I'm saying? I toyed with the idea of, me being sober for a long amount of time and feeling like, you know what? Or my ego telling me in my voice that, I can control it, or I can find balance. And I'm not doubting that, but now that I've thought about it for a few days and had time to go back and forth, yeah, you know what? I can, fuck it, man. I could drink in moderation. I could have a couple drinks. I ain't gotta, overdo it. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel left out when people having drinks, or when I'm at an event and everybody drinking and I'm not drinking. Like, I've had so many back and forth moments and ideas and thoughts and shit that sounded good, so, if you can get away from an addiction, why go back? No matter how long it's been, and you feel like you can control it, or you feel like you in control, or it's like not even worth, chancing it. You know what I'm saying? And I say all that to say, I went to a funeral on Monday, and after the funeral, some of the family got together and shit, and I had some drinks, and everything was smooth and everything, but it reminded me, if I'm being honest, this is the part where, they talk about, when you on a spiritual type of path, a lot of shit not gonna service you no more. A lot of shit not gonna be for you no more, especially if you asking the Most High to take certain things out of your life, and you want to be righteous and you want to be the best version of yourself. In order to be the best version of yourself, a lot of things is going to fall out of your life, including people, habits, just, anything that was keeping you stagnant. And a lot of us I can speak for me, what I've been doing, on a here and there type of basis, I've been trying to force, I've been trying to kind of force certain things into my life, or trying to see if I'm still interested in living a certain kind of way, kind of forcing it though, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that certain things don't serve me no more, like alcohol, shit, even fucking masturbating, you know what I'm saying? Watching porn, you get to a point where you be on your path, and your old habits, or your old go-tos, or your old vices and guilty pleasures, they feel different. They don't hit the same. And you can kind of even tell, damn, I'm forcing it, bro. This shit ain't my life no more. You know what I'm saying? So when I had them drinks and we had a good time, but the next day I still felt like this shit ain't me no more. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it'd be hard though, not even being sober, but trying to see my life, you know, in like trying to see my life um like in its entirety, you know, without it. You know what I'm saying? Or without certain things. Like, you know, even if it's like, you know, releasing, or, you know, you might have a moment where one of your bros invites you to a party or a get together. It's like you the only motherfucker there that ain't drinking. Or for me, I be thinking about like, damn, is the club or is going out gonna hit the same? Is having fun gonna hit the same without drinking, or uh, you know, without doing some of the things that I used to enjoy, uh, you know, as pleasures. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm learning is you ultimately gotta make a decision. Like, you know, if you on this path of righteousness and, you know, self-discovery and self-worth, ain't no half-stepping. Like, you gotta really be on it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, ain't no 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Ain't no, all right, sometimes I'm gonna do this, sometimes, like, if you really on that path of, like, you know, high elevation, you know what I'm saying, within yourself, within your consciousness, I don't think it's room for like old habits, you know what I'm saying, and old pleasures and shit like that. So, you know, I made a decision and I said, you know what, I'm gonna stay sober. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna rock out and like really just be sober, live life the way God intended for me to live life. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's the decision that, you know, I'm making for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like it's just the best thing for me, bro. I don't see no reason to go backwards. I don't see no reason to entertain the shit that I used to entertain that kept me stagnant for so many years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for so many years. I try not to even think about where I would be in life or where I could be in life if I didn't have an alcohol addiction, or if I didn't have an addiction to escaping. I like to say that for real, because I never really enjoyed alcohol. I just enjoyed escaping. So, you know, maybe if I wasn't addicted to escaping and running away from my problems instead of facing them like I'm doing now, you know, with doing shadow work and just being on this spiritual journey, ain't no telling where I'd be. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like, your ego, bro, be in your ear with your voice. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, like, yo, like, no, you could do this, or no, you could live, like, don't give everything up, or, you know, don't do this, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, it's bullshit for real. Like, you know what I mean? Your ego want to keep you comfortable and, you know, want to, you know, continue to live, you know, the way that you've been living. You know what I'm saying? Like, change is scary for the ego, definitely. But I think ultimately, though, I'm just a better person without alcohol and releasing my seed. You know, like, a lot of them things go hand in hand, bro. For me, drinking alcohol means bad food, means releasing, means poor decision making. You know, just accepting shit that I usually wouldn't accept. Like, it's a whole thing. So, you know, but that's another thing that's so thorough about this spiritual, when you really awaken and you start to really experience life the way it was intended for you to experience, and ask questions and get to know yourself and pour into yourself. It's like, bro, a lot of the shit that you used to be on, or, you know, how you used to live your life, you ain't gonna want to live like that no more. You ain't gonna want to be careless, and, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna take pride in yourself. You're gonna take pride in what you're doing. And trust me, I fought myself, and I'm still fighting myself, the hardest battle of my life. I'm still rumbling myself every day, but I know in the end, I'm making the right decision. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much it hurt, no matter how much, you know, how many bad days I have, or, you know, how much I feel like I'm missing out, you know what I'm saying? Changing my lifestyle completely. I'm cool with that, bro. I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm making the right decision. As opposed to, who I used to be and how I used to be, the way I used to live my life, bro. Like, you know, so I don't know. Just was one of them Jones. I was like, yeah, I just want to just get on the camera and talk, you know what I mean, and just vent. And yeah, you know, even if you got something going on, you watching this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, strive for greatness, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot for the stars and beyond that, bro. Like, I mean, we talking about, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself, you know what I mean? Your mind, your body, your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to get caught up in this shit out here. And, just keep pushing. Even if you having weak or hard days, you know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing. Remember why you started, you know what I mean, in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody said it was easy anyway, you know what I mean? Like, nothing worth having is easy. So it's like, man, just keep going, bro. Same shit I'm telling myself, you know what I mean? Like, just keep going, man. Like, it's worth it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like fucking with that alcohol shit, bro, fucking with any addiction, bro, it's like, that shit just gonna take you on a ride, dog. And you don't know where that shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the destination gonna be, where you gonna end up at for real, like, fucking with anything you addicted to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you just along for the ride, for real, like, and that shit could be dangerous, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah,